And there it is. It's been nice to figure out how to get like a network going between the two computers, like giving access to folders and all those things. Just like things on the old computer, which like I have been storing up for years, like my images and all my saved photos from like when I used to browse Reddit and now when I get Twitter. All these artists and everything. A lot of paintings. I mean, there's some weird stuff in there for sure, but most of it is like actual aesthetics. Okay, let's continue some Voodoo Boys. Probably got about 2 more hours.
Say, did y'all lose power yesterday too?
I'm in my house. Greetings from Des Moines. Jump in the urinal and stand on your head. I'm the one that's alive. You're all dead. You got it. Here I go. Okay. Did you like that? Is that what you wanted? Okay, backpack, crafting, upgrades. I have a lot of tier 4, but very little tier 3 actually. It's been a thing. I missed my boat. It looks like you need to get all 3 to 100% maybe to get things to be like the actual pop-off ending, I guess.
Average temperatures this month in Night City have remained within human safety levels.
Are they still here? Like Morning Berry, or is that whole thing over? Looks like it's over. What a weird chapter that was. Isn't there a fast travel thing up here? I like that there's one right here. Alright, where am I going? Pacifica? Fatty's Hotel. Oh, my eyes. Oh. Some people say to get like blue light blockers even for like daytime stuff, if you're like doing any sort of like streaming or podcasting or anything where that's like your job that you're dependent on. That kind of surprises me. But maybe I would feel better. I mean, I don't feel bad, but like from what I gather from what I read, you do sort of like dump a huge amount of oxidants into your bloodstream constantly. By like having a lot of blue light after dark, etc. It's gonna make you feel worse. It's gonna lead to like a higher incidence of disease and ill health over time. From what I gather. Placide, more like placenta when I'm done with him. That guy's tripping out. I'd like to read his computer, please.
You return. How? How you manage this?
Not the other guy you sent to the gym? Didn't make it, looks like.
I like that we get to turn the tables in this guy a little bit. That's cool.
Well?
Exactly what I aimed to talk about. With Brigitte.
You talk with me now. I will know what went wrong. 10 networks come dead. The greed, BBS is destroyed. But you walk, you breed. How?
I'm gonna tell you shit.
Looks like you fucked up. What's Brigitte make of it all?
I say, we must head under. This is not over. Netwatch will return.
These chairs are so
I
cool.
hope you will not lead her to the crypt. She is Ragnon, nothing special.
Really?
You see this gun?
You sure about that?
I saw them. Sorti konya, fait tout moun sorti.
You must be Brigitte. Hard woman to find.
Well, I've been dead.
You have something for me.
You know about the biochip, don't you?
Yes, and we must check its condition.
How much you know from my scans?
More than Placide, I'm sure.
You recognize the biochip because you've been looking for it.
We must examine you. If you survive the gym, it is at the chip's cost.
Should have thought about that before you tried to kill me.
If I was here, the chip would never be in danger. If it is in good condition, we offer you a fair price. Perhaps more for the emotional toll.
You can take it on my head?
Biochip's not for sale. And you're not ripping it out of me. Thing was in shit shape already before I strolled into the gym.
It does not function.
Not that bad. Problem is, no one I've talked to can yank it out without risk of death. Seeing as you commissioned the thing's theft, figured you might know a way to help.
How do you know all this? How did you find us?
Evelyn Parker. Name ring a bell?
Ah, the doll. The whore.
Rude.
You found us because she led you to us. She has proved not completely useless after all.
Listen, can you help me or not?
Yes, of course, but not here. We will go to the crypt, where you must give us access to the chip. Once we have the data we need, we will do our best to help you.
Seriously, haven't done enough for you already.
There is no other way. To remove it, we must first examine it.
Cause if you fuck up, you're left empty-handed? That it?
I gave my word. We will help you.
Then, after you.
Some sweet chickadees for my cat to look at outside. It's a great benefit to having refilled all that.
I love this place, but honestly, you don't give off a strong religious vibe.
We left our gods on Haiti, yet we are strong here without them.
Haiti. Haiti's a really interesting country. I don't know not a lot about it, but every once in a while I hear some random detail or fact about like how it started and like how things are like there, and I always want to know more.
So how come Placide didn't know about the biochip? He didn't recognize it in the scans.
Few of our people know about Kompeki Tower. But Placide, he is your bête de bas.
What's that mean? Yon bet deba. Bet is kind of like beast. Deba, could that be like debased or something? It's really cool down here. Feels like I'm like a Baldur's Gate level.
Where are we going?
Soon you will see.
So is this part new?
The Watcher did not notice the biochip in you. Strange.
Never gave him a chance.
Good. It would complicate our work.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all. When I imagine what the net was like before Bartmoss, I see thousands of potential threats and thousands of opportunities. Of course, the whole system was unstable. Corporate run is pulling one way, post-war rogue AI is pulling the other. Financial markets tanked, virus mutations spiraled in uncontrollable ways, and runners got cooped in their living rooms every now and then. Bartmoss saw the net as a grenade waiting for the pin pulled, and that's exactly what he did. Fuck it, right? Let the world burn. Bartmoss fucked the system, but fucked all of us right along with it. Just look at it now. Corpus are on top as usual. The black wall, which is supposed to protect us after the next crash, just another control tool in Netwatch's arsenal. Before Bartmoss, the net was an untamed jungle. If you could navigate it, you had a chance to survive. You were free. After Bartmoss, the net's like an airport security check. Every step you take, Netwatch is checking your papers and forming a thorough cavity search. Oh, but all for your own good, of course.
Don't be soft. Upgrade.
Yeah, that's why I didn't help that Netwatch
This
guy.
an old subway tunnel?
No, part of the transcontinental maglev system. When all states were connected. Like the net, it too crumbled after the war.
Provides 330% recommended daily vitamins.
This is sick. Is this the Idris Elba thing? This seems similar to his cinematic, doesn't it? Man dies the way he was born, soft, weak, and helpless. Death, the one certainty in this universe of chaos, can be both a tragic end and a release from suffering. It can come as an unexpected twist or as a beautiful crowning counterpart to a life well lived. The curse we face as humanity, the only living beings in a constant awareness of death, is our inordinate focus on the fact. How much happier is the life of the gazelle that escapes the cheetah's clutches, thinking that it evaded death once and for all, than the poor soul living out his days, knowing each step inches him closer to the void. Maybe I do remember this.
Tout bagay pare. Nou ka komanse.
Bon.
Minus melee damage, huh? Delivery's ready for pickup. Some places always SIGs are clean. Doozy packed up the stall. This thing must have happened. Should I ask? Generator overheated this time. Cook the piston. Send Marcel to see what went wrong with cooling. You don't need me for this. As I said, someday I'll stop pressing escape and go to the menu. No, I remember this one before.
We take you into this cyberspace. No better place for you to interact with the construct.
What if some of those are like kind of Patreon style community agents or something like that? That would seem likely. Always gotta try to find some moment sometimes to give shout outs to your community. Can't even do double jumps in here.
How's all this any different from plain old net running?
The interface show you the data layers direct from the net. Readable, of course.
What do we think about
the
the...
runners see is only a map. They cannot see beneath the surface. Their tech, it is too weak.
What do we think about the way that they're writing out the way that she's speaking, as opposed to just writing it and then letting her have her own spin on it? That, like, de basic runners. It's a little cringe.
Okay, hang on. Want to know what you need Silverhand for first.
It's like
We wish to contact
Belter's
Alt
talk
Cunningham.
in Expanse.
We know she and Silverhand were close.
Alt?
The relic which Arasaka held close.
That's what the A is for.
It is our only lead.
Alt Cunningham. Heard of her.
Oh. Where? From who?
From Johnny. Though, granted, not much.
Johnny.
All right, V, guess you better tell her.
Tell her what?
About us.
About us.
Construct's active. Lets me and Johnny shoot the shit every now and then.
Every half an hour.
We will look at this too.
What, you think I'm hallucinating? Found myself an imaginary friend.
Little is known of how an engram might exist within a human's neural network.
Tell you one thing. Doesn't shake out well for the human.
I mean, it's how I'm alive. Can't be
What's
that
your
bad.
plan to contact Alt?
We tried to cut out a unique piece of Silverhand's engram from the biochip. Alt will know it. If something of the human is left after years beyond the black wall, she will answer.
Whoa, what? Said nothing about breaking through the black wall.
Well, now you know.
Direction connectée.
Connexion stable.
Johnny, looks like you're the bait. You okay with that?
Yeah, whatever. Just do what she says.
The black wall. What is it?
This is a good lore moment.
I mean, I know.
You know only what the Netwatch tell you. The final bastion against the post-war AIs. The great victory of humanity over chaos.
That would be your Saturday morning Netwatch propaganda.
But the black wall is an AI itself. The boundary condition let no thing pass through, either way. If the AIs thought like people, they would call it a traitor.
What exactly do you want from Alt? All of you.
Alt, the only one, can give us safe passage past the Black Wall. When the change comes, we wish to be on the winning side.
The change?
When the Black Wall was built, everyone think the ice would be enough. Keep the wild AIs out, away. But technology advances. It cannot be stopped. And now, catastrophe come again. This is sure, and soon. The corporations, they do not see the danger. But we will be ready.
Let's do
Same
this.
ice Bartmosh is in. Should have worn my net running suit.
Okay. What now? Johnny?
Il paraît.
Barré plongé.
Alright, here we go. Dive in.
This is it? Seriously?
This is our BBS, Data Fortress. Bridge to the deep net.
It's all so alive. So real.
Cyberspace moves, breathes at all times. The interface will adjust the ebb and flow of data to the capabilities of your brain. But you are an exceptional case.
Seeing something more than I am.
Yes, the cyberspace, it is always trop belle.
Very beautiful.
So, what now?
We can begin. All is ready. We enhance your link to Silverhand's neural network for a short time to grab the fragment. We must find the data on Alt. Alt alone. This should only take...
Brigitte?
It's Rogue. That's Smasher, right? Harry. Aiming his gun at the crowd.
What's happening?
Back to do this again. Do they have Keanu singing?
We'll never fade away!
Johnny! The fuck, Holmes? Out of line! Way out! What next? Where are you gonna take it? Gonna drag a corporal rat on stage, make him kneel, douse him with gas, then light him up?
Silverhand! Oh!
Who did I shoot?
Samurai! Hey! Ah!
That's the same girl.
Arasaka! Silverhand! Oh! Over here!
Johnny! Johnny!
That's the girl who got her brother murdered.
It's not your band. You're no solo act.
You know exactly why I do it.
No, nuh-uh. To piss Arasaka off enough so they'll give you a case of deep muscle lead poisoning?
You kinda are, though. Only one to have a problem with me.
'Cause everyone else has had it up to here. They're done thinking they can get through to you. You're fucking whacked.
Give him a shove.
But I'm the only one with a vision. So unless you got a better one, like I said, go fuck yourself.
Oh, we're gonna get it now. Yeah.
Fuck.
Is it the concert or Carrie?
We in a hurry?
Look at you, all hot and bothered.
Ooh, mama. Yeah. She keeps the bustier on the whole time, huh?
Goodness gracious me. A damn shame that's that.
Always gotta shit all over it, don't you? Any moment that might actually feel good.
Your moment. Why the hell not? You can be such a bastard sometimes, Johnny.
Things were swimming. What? Change your mind? Eats at my gut. 'Cause you knew what you were signing up for.
Look, if you were just another charismatic, narcissistic douche canoe running around after his dream with his head up his ass, I couldn't care less.
But?
It's all a lie. That concert, Samurai, all of it. A ginormous fiction.
I'm wearing a lot of clothes.
You're not a rocker boy, Johnny, face it. Ought to join the wired wackos on the corners, frothing at the mouth as they scream death to Arasaka.
I see. Think you've seen through me, do ya?
You know exactly what I mean. Look at you, faking it even to yourself. Probably what you're best at, faking it.
What does that mean? Am I faking orgasms?
You were afraid. You and Carrie both. Cowards. I alone have the balls to stand up to Arasaka, and boy, that
The old switcheroo?
terrifies you.
Male faking
All of
orgasms?
Of course, Johnny S. Misunderstood by all Night City. That's it. That's the problem.
You're confused. We came here to fuck each other's brains out, not analyze mine. Think we're done for the day, so you can fuck off.
See, I thought...
Am I going through a bender here?
Not another goddamn word, okay? Just shut up, for once.
You're fucking hopeless.
You don't know fuck all about me. This is all we have, all we are.
Harry.
Where you going?
Got somewhere to be.
Silverhand! Hey! Good noise,
Alt.
Tomb. Shoots round when a couple are done.
Save it. I don't know for who.
Can't kill me cause there's words. Plays away.
So how long you think you're gonna be mad?
Let's get out of here.
Join us for a drop, Silver Rocker.
Another time, Chumbas.
But what if there won't be another time? Huh? Johnny boy?
Go, run!
Hey, where you think you're going?
Fuck off! Leave me alone! Johnny! No! Fuck off! Let me alone! Johnny! Let go of me!
Was that Bake Neko about to puke? I know that posture. I see it all the time.
Really did you, didn't they?
Who's Thompson? Netwatch? Miller?
Come on. Rise and shine. Been a while, Johnny boy. How long did you say? 2 weeks since I last cobbled you up?
How's it look down there?
Well, shoved so many tubes up your ass that you're about 2 mods off from pissing espresso and milk froth.
Same.
Also tossed in a synthetic liver. Old one was looking worse than a paper bag full of shit.
Great. Now I can live forever.
Just as well.
Man, did I miss you. Ah!
Bullshit, you gonk son of a bitch. Didn't even bother to call. You were supposed to be back for your follow-up. Kid's like a son to me.
So I see.
Where's Alt?
Where's who?
Woman who was with me.
He brought you and you alone.
Fuck, they grabbed her. Nobody saw it?
Ask your savior. Said his name was Thompson.
That you back there and what?
We gotta talk.
All right. It's spit and glue, but she's holding tight. Get some rest. Even a few hours. Let the stitches set at least.
Uh-huh.
Johnny. Yeah, fuck it. You won't listen anyway.
So talk.
They wanted her. You was just home.
And you just stood there, dick in hand, gawking and dreaming of tomorrow.
Would have shredded us both if I jumped in. You see the guy's reflexes? Course not. He was that fast. Tech like that, you don't find in a dumpster.
Got lucky. Lead panned out. Got some preem footage.
Too bad my lead got tossed in the back of a van that sped off. You, aim to do something about it? She was your output, wasn't she?
Not your fucking business.
Not sure, huh? Yeah. Heard there was tension, assorted goings-on. Honestly, could not care less about your fluttering hearts and loins. I want to know why Arasaka bagged her.
Alt's kidnapping, it's collateral shit. They swiped her to get at me.
You even know what she does for a living? Girl's one of the best runners around.
So, one of how many? No. Only linked to Arasaka's the fact that Johnny Silverhand's boning her.
Well, she's been working for ITS lately. Wrote some real smooth black ice for them. Not to be duped in either sense of the term.
Arasaka wants her. Abduction was a standard intercorp extraction. Nothing more.
Hang on. Alt was gonna meet you tonight.
Mm-hmm. Said she could use my help. Wasn't kidding. Sokka tried this before, you know. Except Alt got lucky. Slipped through their mantis blades.
Telling me she was afraid, and she went to you.
Yeah. And frankly, I'm starting to see why.
Okay, so what are they after?
Soul Killer, an AI. Sound familiar at all?
Course. Urban legend with the shittiest name ever.
It's no legend. Soul Killer's real. And your Chumbas at Arasaka just hired the runner who wrote it. Take that in. Sokka with Soul Killer to do with as it pleases. Grim, my man. You even imagine that, Rocker? Arasaka'll be unstoppable.
Cool. Tell me the rest on the way.
Do I hear extreme doubt?
Oldest, tritest tale in the world. Arasaka was out to provoke me. And it worked. So what'll it be? Coming with?
Where to?
Arasaka Tower. To grab Alt right back.
Just you and me? You out of your fucking mind?
Uh-huh, come along, let you watch from the sidelines. Seem to like doing that.
I'll be in the car. Can't wait too long, though.
You'll wait as long as you need to.
You punk bitch.
Where the hell's Rogue? Sit. Stay.
Silverhand, got an IOU here with your autograph on it.
You seen Rogue?
She's upstairs. But I heard you two weren't,
Well, you heard wrong.
People are spazzing out.
Fucking fuck. Johnny, give me a hand here.
Heard you weren't talking to me.
Dunno. Seem to be talking to you.
How about now?
Now you can go fuck yourself.
You know who he was talking to. I need a name. No, just that one. Don't work for Prado.
I wish I could remember. I do.
This enough to refresh things for you? No idea what happened.
Your first time here, isn't it? Want some advice?
Could be. Sure. What's your name again?
Go the fuck away.
You seen Rogue?
Nope, not today.
Johnny?
How's things, Engels?
Got a private meet going on in there.
Rogue back there too?
Yeah, just...
Yeah, private meet, so you said. Promise to be super unobtrusive.
God, I hate this fucking town. Hate these slimy fucking... Johnny,
Don't know you.
That's no problem. Just as long as everyone else knows Johnny Silverhand.
Lucky I found you. Wasn't sure if you hadn't left town.
We're waiting for a client. One who values discretion.
Mm-hmm. So much so, he himself didn't show.
No point in sitting here, then.
You still mad about that thing?
What thing, Johnny? That you fucking lied to my face? Put my peeps on the line? Or that you were fucking 3 other women behind my back before we were through?
It was 3.
New partner?
Gotta say, that famed charm of yours? Overhyped. Or maybe just dulling with age.
You have a job for us, Rocker? Or are you mainly here to run your mouth?
I got a job. That's it. Urgent, but I got the euro.
How much?
Butt out. This isn't your biz.
Is now. Rocker just pulled out his wallet.
Don't you get it? He's not here about any damn job. He's fucking with me. Last time
this time, you'll be smarter. Take your eddies up front. So,
Eddies, ED, Eurodollar.
How much?
I just got that.
It's Arasaka. I'll understand if you'd rather not.
If you wanted my attention, you just earned it. But if you're aiming for a friends and family discount, I'm not your man.
Corpos. Riding in on them hard. You two do that for fun.
For fun, but not for free. We leave that to rocker boys.
It's important. Name your price.
Ah. So you're either made of money, or you think we won't live to collect. Either way, Rocker, you're coming with us.
Deal.
That it is. Urgent indeed.
Shit, Johnny. Didn't notice you had a fucking tail?
Mr. Silverhand, you're coming with us.
Sure. Let me just finish this.
Let's get to work. Aren't you Mr. Popular?
Yes, fucking own it!
Get behind him! On the move! Focus!
Good, good! Keep that up!
A helo? Is this real? Who'd you piss off this time, Johnny?
Enemy spotted! Now I'm pissed off! Take cover!
She's like instantly kills anyone with a headshot.
Fight, fight, fight! Join you in a sec!
Taking heavy casualties!
Hey, leave a little for me!
Your time's up!
Get back!
Is my melee attack like some sort of like... Oh shit, that's sick.
Let's get out of here!
Ready or not, here they come.
Find cover!
I'm impressed! Seriously!
Shit. It's kind of fun to do some like actual gunplay.
Aren't you Mr. Popular?
Brace yourself!
Good, good! Keep that up! Hilo? Is this real? Who'd you piss off this time, Johnny? Ah. Get back! Opening fire!
I think that uses all my ammo.
I'm impressed! Seriously! Elevator, get back! Need to blow out of here, and quick!
Sons of bitches.
You know you're doing the right thing when the agents come for you.
Elevator, quick!
Cover you.
It's gonna take much longer.
Got trouble
There'll be more at the
heaps.
bottom. Bet you thou.
Sick jacket.
We're parked outside.
Glow in the dark?
You coming? Thompson's waiting for me in the car.
Who?
Media, you wouldn't know it.
Not bad. I did that.
A little awareness would be nice.
Take cover! You turn out people.
Hey! Get over for me!
Head down! Keep it together! Together! Recibido! Keep up the pressure!
It can actually get pretty fast rate of fire.
Right now, but they could work!
Here comes Big Papa.
Good! Set up! That healer can come back. We'll be back.
You fit all these people in here?
Faster! Let's get the hell away.
We'll be right behind you.
Is this a Porsche 911? Are we gonna do some shooting in here? I hope so.
Got company. On our ass.
Nice.
Cover you.
Arasaka! If they hit the car, we're fucked.
Not easy.
Hey, Corporal Skunk!
ADS is kind of bad in the car.
Not that bad, Dad. Now what?
Gotta lose them quick. Next right, take it.
The bikes look so slow.
Hanging in?
Everyone looks slow. I feel like we're driving like 30.
I think we're clear of them.
I'll park somewhere. We'll chat.
This is really fun. So beautiful. I got that warm feeling in my tummy.
All right, so who we
Tum
gotta
tum.
pull out of Arasaka?
Alt Cunningham. Netrunner from ITS.
Oh.
She fell through my output.
The tower. Must have taken her there.
This gets better by the minute. How you want to play this? Either of you gonks got a plan?
Yep. Distract him. Make some noise.
Nance. She'll know how to draw a crowd. Call on her. Set up right under Arasaka's windows and crank it loud. Blast the panes out.
Rogue
It'll
looks
be
better
a
at
gig to remember.
2077 than she does at 2020, 2015 or whatever this is. I think they couldn't get Keanu to sing. It's not him. It's not part of the contract or what?
But our reporters are on the scene at Arasaka Tower, and they all agree. A psychoactive agent has been dispersed at the site, affecting those in the crowd.
All right.
You guys got a nice shirt. The red?
You recording this whole thing?
Uh-huh. Why? Want to say a few words to the folks at home?
Do what you gotta do. Just stay out of my way.
Thompson. Know him well?
Nope.
No, why's it matter?
Don't like the guy? Don't trust him. And medias are bad luck.
What?
Bad luck. Say someone finds a tape later. A tape of us breaking into Arasaka Tower.
Worry about that if we make it out.
Come on, we don't have much time.
Mainframe. Gotta find the mainframe.
Great.
Here they come.
Soldier can't! Seriously?
Oh!
Quick attack!
Oh! Ah!
Oh. Give me a sec. I'll get it open. Cover me.
It strafed me so hard.
Neutralize the target!
Headed this way. Get ready.
Yes! Fucking own it!
He has no right to leave!
Use all your ammo.
5 seconds and we're ready.
Let's finish this quick.
What the fuck is that guy?
Get back!
I really like that you just like don't have to worry about looting and all that horse shit. Gives you kind of interesting idea how to play the game. If like how much like vibes you kind of lose and tempo you lose. And just how often I'm just like sitting, dicking around and looting.
Gotta be around here.
Turrets! Watch out!
Here they come.
Surround him! Affirmative!
I'm impressed!
Tank. Solutions, anyone?
Let me try. Son of a bitch!
Try this.
Huh. Now I see why we brought him along. Perfect.
Let's finish this quick.
Anyone?
1300.
No?
I'm dead here.
Hey! Leave a little for me!
Oh shit, what the fuck? Fucking flanked me, what a genius.
Too late.
I would advise you not to disturb her.
What'd you do to Alt?
I put her to work on a project of a lifetime.
Get out of my way.
Damn that outfit.
Alt. Alt, come on, don't do this.
Is she?
Fuck.
Something in there.
Johnny.
The hell are you doing? Are you still rolling?
This is all we can do now, my man.
Won't change her. She's not.
Johnny! Stop that! You have to kill him?
We gotta go. Johnny! She's dead.
Well, spit it out before you burst.
Thompson. What happened to him?
Dunno, never worked together again.
Maybe because you whooped his ass to make yourself feel better.
Guy was a vulture, out to use Alt from the start. When Arasaka flatlined her, man, for him that was Sprinkles, with the cherry on top.
Sprinkles suck.
Fuck.
Overrated.
He killed her himself if they hadn't. Just for his cockrot story.
Cockrot?
Never even told me half that about Alt.
Really? Any examples?
I don't know. That you were a couple, that she rode Soul Killer, that she's dead.
Not dead.
How the hell is she supposed to help us
She's
now?
in the black
As a
wall.
ghost.
She's not dead. Managed to escape.
I saw the body.
You saw the shell.
Alt fled.
Alt
into the
fled
net.
into the net.
When'd you find out?
When she made contact.
When she made contact.
And what did she say?
That
She was a captive in the Arasaka subnet.
But they couldn't hurt her. And she told me not to come looking for her.
What? Why?
This one time she wanted me to just let it go. 'Cause enough people had died for nothing already.
So, what did you do?
Got my hands on 2 thermonuclear charges.
Then headed back to Arasaka Tower.
How much later was that? On the OBS screen, the colors look really weird. Like, this is a light blue, and there it's like almost gray. I want to look what it looks on the YouTube video later and see if there maybe are some color settings. Here, I gotta be right back. Hold on. Sorry. Hello, baby. You're so cute. What a cute kitty cat. What a kitty cat. Yes, you are. So adorable. So adorable. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to talk things over with my mama about what the plans are.
And Rogue went with you. Again.
I paid her well.
Said it yourself, she was the best. Had her pick of contracts. But for some strange ass reason, she took a job from a rocker with a death wish. Rocker, forever getting his ass beat by Arasaka.
Different times, kid. Back then, mercs didn't normally sell out to corpse. All you had to do was yell, "Let's fuck up Arasaka," and every last one of them jizzed their pants. Rogue included.
How do you know Alt's still around? It's been half a century, which you've spent cloistered in Mikoshi. Netwatch could have hunted her down years ago.
Oh, they tried, believe me, but their tiny corporate brains can't handle a free AI that knows how people think. They were busy looking for her in the Crystal Palace while she was building the Ghost City for King Tao.
Voodoo boys think they know where she is. Beyond the Black Wall.
Where nobody can touch her.
And Brigitte's primed to go there. Break through. Just to contact Alt. Talk to her.
Ka-ching.
So this is the same central tower in Arasaka where you confront Smasher. If I recall correctly.
Construct, what kind of shape's it in?
Enough data is uncorrupted to convince Alt it is authentic.
What the hell's that mean? Sure felt like more than a moment. Saw a good chunk of Johnny's life. And Alt.
It is possible. Data connected to Alt are linked to a strong memory trace in the construct. Very strong. These memories must have evoked a powerful emotional response, then projected onto your consciousness.
Emotion, yeah. Plenty of that. So, did it work?
Yes. We extract the necessary fragment of Silverhand's engram. We are ready now to make contact with Alt. First, we must dive deeper.
This is sick.
Beyond, there are no borders. Beyond the Black Wall. Few have gone through to the other side, and none have yet returned. She...
The Weeping Wall.
So, actually, you got no idea what's beyond that thing.
But we will know soon.
And these shapes I'm seeing.
Wild, unfettered AI, searching for a passage.
I held up my end of our deal. Your turn. Before you pass through that wall, I want Johnny's psyche removed.
We will not pass through. You will take the code to the other side.
Fuck. Might have guessed. Never had any intention of helping me, did you?
It does not matter anymore. You will bring all to its end.
Don't got much for options, do I?
Ale.
How do I get to the other side? Brigitte? Alt?
Johnny. You cannot remain here.
Alt Cunningham.
Alt? What's going on?
We will talk here.
Relax. Let me handle this.
Johnny.
Came through the Black Wall to meet me. That mean we're good? Things are chill between us?
I have recognized your engram code. but I do not know why you are here.
To give you a chance to pay me back for getting you out of Arasaka Tower. V, this is Alt. Best net runner Night City's ever seen. Alt, this is V. You need to save her life.
What did you do with Brigitte? She's still alive?
Yes, but she is not needed at the moment. What do you want?
The chip, the relic. It's killing me. Construct on it's worming its way through my neural system.
I see this, but why is it my problem?
Why the fuck isn't it? You created Soul Killer. Handed Arasaka a fucking super weapon that dismantled me, you, and half the runners in Night City.
Your death was of your own making.
Jesus, Alt, I dove in after you. Gonna tell me now this
She's lost her human emotion?
It is not. The Alt Cunningham you strove to save in Arasaka Tower no longer exists.
I have transcended.
This should be obvious to you, as you were responsible for her death.
If you're not Alt, who are you?
I use her enigmatic data.
Really? You find this icy bitch aspect in there too?
Your death wasn't Johnny's fault.
How could you know?
Seen you in his memories. It was an accident.
What you saw was his subjective view of what happened. A warped account of events he locked away in his subconscious and replayed time and again. It bears no resemblance to the truth.
Okay, I get it. You hate Johnny's guts, but what about me?
I cannot help you.
Can't or won't?
Can't. To attempt to do so, I would need access to more advanced technology.
What? But it's your tech. You created Soul Killer.
The program I created has little in common with how Arasaka has since repurposed it.
Fine, so how about Mikoshi? That advanced enough for you?
If I could gain access to Mikoshi, it would cease to exist.
Good, we can work with that. We'll get you inside Mikoshi and you'll help V, deal?
Best runner Night City's ever seen can't bust into Mikoshi on her own?
I am a well-known threat there. They have a layer of black ice with my name on it. Literally.
Kinda like a custom-made prison jumpsuit.
I refuse to be caged in there ever again.
What can you do for me, exactly? Everyone I've met so far says I'm too far gone.
By everyone, you mean Hellman? Saburo's personal ass munch?
With the Soul Killer resident inside Mikoshi, I will create a construct of you, then disentangle your neural network from Johnny's. I shall then inject your engram back into your mortal form.
So, you'll save my life, but flatline me along the way.
Your consciousness, neural engrams, will be recorded as data. The rest will cease to exist.
The rest?
The soul. I did not grant the program its name, but Soul Killer does precisely what it promises to do.
Christ, I don't want to listen to this bullshit. V just hops back into her body, right? Nothing changes.
Everything
Doesn't Johnny at some level want to live again?
Great, so we got a plan.
But how will you reach Mikoshi? I've created armies that failed to breach it.
They were children of the net. There's your problem. We're banking on the human factor. We'll crack a window, slip you into Mikoshi.
Johnny embellishes, in case you hadn't noticed. You don't trust him, which is fine. But you have my word we'll slip you inside Mikoshi while keeping you out of harm's way.
I believe this human factor and I have things in common.
So, we agreed?
Yes, we are agreed. Find a path into Mikoshi. I shall prepare a program to help you navigate the local net.
How will I contact you once I'm ready?
This is a BBS address. It will be our secure communication channel.
Voodoo Boys, what about them?
They shall let you pass unharmed. Those were our terms.
So you managed to survive.
Be interesting to see how your deal with Alt works out. Won't be easy to dupe her. And I'm not sure you guys know another way to operate.
You dare now to lecture me?
Think I'd rather give you your due. Bet other Renyons never live to enjoy this moment.
Enough. Alt can protect you in her realm, but here and now, you are in mine.
Think I'll be all right anyway.
I thought that was like an idle threat. I didn't think I'd actually have to like bust out the whole fucking room of people. Thought it was more like a bravado, let's walk out of here with our like our guts intact, you know? I don't necessarily need to kill these people. They got me where I needed to go.
So you managed to survive.
No thanks to you, I'm sure.
You must not take any of this personally. We seek Silverhand's construct. You are unlucky. Have accident. Get involved.
So it's okay to make me the fool. That how you do biz? Maybe I ought to give Alt a heads up.
You dare now to lecture me?
No. Waste of time, waste of breath. Thank fuck my biz with you is done. Want nothing to do with you.
So get out.
A recent taken by Network Security Services NW Alisor Division dealt another serious blow to subversive factors that threaten public security. 10 crates of illegal equipment corrupted with the Himeros 3 daemon were secured, and 5 suspected netrunners are now behind bars. We continue to call on you, the public, to report any suspicious net activity. It's up to everyone to contribute in the fight to secure a free and safe net. Outside of combat style, this fucker.
Gotta be pretty disappointed.
With what?
That you can't zero me after all.
It is out of my hands.
Did you hear about Brigitte's ask from Alt? Or was that memo way above your pay grade? Like the biochip was?
You try to provoke me. Is this wise, you think?
Bingo. How am I doing so far?
Well, that was a trip and a half. I'm gonna pass out. I just knocked a shopping cart into a child. See that? It's like my driving all over again. Just a threat to humanity.
The biochip.
Don't look at me like that.
No, it's you, you asshole. Killing me little by little every damn day.
Little by little is not my style. It's the chip. It's Arasaka.
You sure you need a cigarette right now?
That was your
You're not already suffering
Sit
from
and rest. Don't
hyperinflation?
need you flatlining while we got a job to do.
Blah, blah, blah. Fuck Arasaka, blah, blah. Smash Mikoshi.
You really are turning into me.
Can't say I'm excited, because you're a manipulator, an egotist, and a cynic.
I love when they fight.
Every time you open your mouth, you gotta bury someone.
You know, we get along as the need arises. Maybe it's time you started trusting me more.
Got no idea where I'm going. Be a living legend. That's all I wanted.
Why?
Feels like I'm barely surviving.
Test of a person's true value? Death. Facing it, staring it down. You still got a chance to be somebody.
Yeah. Maybe. What was it like when you died?
Was on top of the world. Failure not an option, not a thought. Till it happened. Death feels
Stumble around and have a cigarette?
It's only now I know.
Don't look at me like that.
Now. Had half a century to come to terms.
Mikoshi felt, I don't know, like sleep? Lacked awareness, had no sense of passing time.
Kids like
didn't mark it. Did what they wanted to me. I just remember cold, black void, fear. Or was that your death?
Mikoshi. Why did Arasaka even build
It's obvious.
If I could only
It's insane
see
money.
inside Saburo's head.
The relic? It's like literally.
People can be bought, brainwashed, but it's only in Mikoshi that you could peer
It's
inside.
the like, smartest business decision ever.
Reprogram it. They've amassed quite a collection. Scary, talented runners, soul killed, packed away, probably using them now, probably controlling him.
So, ruling hearts and minds. That's what it's about. The usual.
Corps have always tried to shackle people one way or another. Saburo's
Cryogenic
ambition's
freezing?
greater. He's out to control humanity.
The difference is with this is that if you get it copied, it's not you. It is you, but it's not you, because there's still that moment of like your life, boom, neural engram. So whatever person that is, they remember your past, but you don't have that future.
Think I get why you detest the place.
Shouldn't exist. Of all the destruction and pain Corps wreak round the world, what happens at Mikoshi is worst. Know why?
Kids? I love how the way kids have that swag walk in this game.
Turn you into someone else without you even knowing it.
Yep, goddamn right. Corps have already taken the world for their own. Now they're coming for us.
Don't look at me like that.
Realize what you're doing to me is what Arasaka's doing at Mikoshi.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna fix
That is a really, really cool double meaning of this game. Is the way he recognizes that he's part of the construct made by Arasaka to kill them, but he's also against Arasaka. So he actually, his own ideals are countering his very purpose. I think it's very, very, very cool. Okay, so tell me about the figgy part. Are you gonna make like a... Are you gonna kind of cook them down? Like in a... Are you gonna kind of stew them and put them on the pork chop or what?
Let's move. Get back to work.
Let's do.
Don't look at me like that.
That was extremely cool. I also have crazy people behind me who I heard the entire time. What is this? A Bombus drone? Bombus? I love it. What's a Bombus drone?
V? Can you hear me?
Here it is.
Loud and clear. Whoever you are.
Good. It worked.
This is it. This is Phantom
My name is
Liberty.
Somi. Just call me Songbird, though. I know who you are. Know your situation, your problem. And I can save your life.
Even if you open up an old save file, like I opened up when I was trying to figure out what like my character is supposed to look like, I opened up my old save file, and like 140 hours in, that's still the same phone call you get. And they're insistent too, like they fucking get at you.
Alright, Songbird. Got my full attention.
Glad to hear that. You must have questions, and I'll answer them in due course, shortly.
Oh, it's a kid's drone. Okay, never
I need you
mind.
to get to that swollen appendix in Night City called Dogtown.
No man's zone where you shoot first, ask questions later. That Dogtown?
What? The chance to live to a ripe old age, not reason enough to go?
Fine. No clue what I'm stepping into.
Sounds great.
but
What else is in the fig
no
jam?
risk, no reward.
Thank you. I appreciate this.
Like, do you have fig jam or do you have
Dogtown's
figs?
main gate. Be there as soon as you can. I'll make contact again then.
This is one elaborate haze. Or a fucking lifeline.
Okay, well, I don't have time to do that because, well, I could maybe do it tomorrow. I'm like 45 minutes from dinner now, and then tomorrow I have kind of like a half day. And then I have 3 days off before my family goes back away. So for now, I'm going to clear up some other stuff with old quests. I'm going to go see Judy now. And at a Haywood. Those would be great. Pork chops are underrated. Like, I never think about making them, but you can just put so much flavor into them. Like, with the way that you cook them, like roast them or sear them or something. There's a lot of ways that they're really, really delicious. Really, really good. I like this outfit. I'm going to stick with it a little while longer. I like this outfit too. This one, but I don't like the skirt. It's got to have like the right pants to go with it. This is a little too formal. It looks sick though. It also needs sunglasses. But this one is doing it for me right now. This is a little too big. Yeah, exactly. We all like... They have like that kind of line. A lot of pork chops have that line of fat on them. Like if you're like a little kid or like under, I don't know, 16 or 18 or something like that, it weirds out a lot of people. And if they're just made plainly, pork chops are the worst. But you can make them insane. I have a recipe that's like you butterfly them and then you put like a filling in the middle. I don't remember what's in it. And then cook them that way. That was a good one. I made that recently. I'm making I've got 2 veal ossobuco pieces that I'm gonna make for dinner in the Instant Pot or the pressure cooker Friday night. I finally got the car. It showed up yesterday when I did the same run. Look at this absolute beauty. Oh yeah, we're new. We got a new gang and it's even more powerful than ever. The gang is evolving. We're like the creature in Akira, you know what I mean? We're like Deus from Xenogears. The more bioorganic material we amalgamate onto ourselves, the more powerful we become. Finally got it. That's a crazy thing about learning how to cook. If you are someone who does learn how to cook. Is you kind of realize what things your parents are good at and what things your parents weren't good at. And the things they are good at, you can feel very grateful for. My mom is a bang-up baker. My mom's like a productivity machine. Like the complete opposite of me. And like she like bangs out apple crisps and pies and cookies like just like in half an hour when she feels like it. It's so great. Or my dad's more of like the learning Mexican and knowing how to make like different interesting foods, mostly Mexican, and he eats pretty well, Spanish rice, etc. It's really cool that I had parents who did that kind of stuff.
Del?
Right, Delamain just is the most... Delamain just like never stops being needy. This car is so sexy. Here's my favorite thing about it. If you take your gun out, you can bust out the suicide doors. It's so cool. I don't know how to put it back though. There you go.
Broadcasting to you live from the collective unconscious. It's 88.9 Pacific Dreams.
Is it a mirage? A hologram? No, my friends. It's clear, open skies.
One of the best things about GTA radio stations are the talking. I haven't got that same sense in this game. The way that I'm like getting better at cooking over time is like I'm very good at like identifying a recipe as like this is going to be good. But that's not really necessarily the best way to do things. The best way to do things is to learn proper technique and then apply that technique to various other circumstances where to some degree you need to improvise a little. It's kind of like learning a language. You have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations where you have to figure it out as you go along. So that's, in my mind, the most important way to cook is either buy books or watch videos or do whatever or go to school to like learn the proper techniques from like essentially every important culinary region and then just figure shit out as opposed to executing recipes. I think it's the best way for growth. The Javelina, I'll check what that is. Is there any one of those car dealerships nearby? Something to Javelina. Check it out when I go home. Go back to the apartment, whatever. I don't actually see any of the car. A lot of the car dealership computers or whatever. There was a lot of them in the Badlands. I don't see any around here. Maybe I gotta zoom in further. No, that's as far as I can see. No. Damn, jump to V. That's my car. Don't get too excited. What's this? Junk shop? Buy and sell almost anything here. Interesting. Does that mean I can buy... I've been looking for somewhere where I can buy like the upgrade components. I'm gonna check that out. I actually haven't been to the junk shop before. That I recall. To get hit by a car? No. Oops. Oh, true. Any terminal should work. I wonder why some are on the map, where it shows like the car with the blue dollar sign. How were your league games last night? I don't think I've ever seen you play before. Oza Bozo? This is the Dogtown gig guy, I guess? Alright, Oza Bozo. Time to get a phone call. What a name. Look at this guy a call. I'm curious.
It's V. Heard you had a gig for me.
You heard right. I need a driver.
Nice. And call a cab.
So call a cab then.
Oh, this is the boner shop? I remember this.
They have a bad habit of bolting when things get dicey. Listen, I'm a straight shooter, so let me cut right to the chase. I heard you're the best in town. Thing is, I like working with the best. And I know the best don't come cheap. I'm not gonna get into the nuts and bolts, because if what they say about you is true, you can handle anything. So let's get this settled. You got what it takes? Or are they wrong about you?
That's how it goes.
Right. I'm in.
Japantown, then. By the market entrance. Give a few honks and I'll stroll up. Later, V.
Ms. Mannequin is so funny.
Wanna get something.
It's not dildos, I swear.
Something. Out with it. Don't be shy.
I'd like all of those dildos. This is all they have here? I thought this was a place that have a series of different things. Not studded dildos and Trans-Anal Express. Alright, whatever. So glad I came over here. I don't know how to buy upgrade components in this game. I think I only can disassemble guns to do it. And I'm in a little bit of a pickle because I'm starting to get level 4 guns, but I need level 3 components, which is increasingly a smaller percentage of my loot in order to upgrade my current katanas. Pretty dark for 5:40 p.m. Must be wintertime. Alright, Delamain, what you got going on over here? No one touched my car.
Hear me all right?
This guy's still chilling here?
I'm here.
That's a good idea, actually.
Reckoning.
This is the one that I liked. This was the sensitive, sad one. Sure, I have no technical ability, but I do have a double jump. Most useful thing in the game.
Hello?
Getting creepy. So the cat, what's she doing over there? Kitty, what do you want? Time for her to go outside again, I guess. Pavel O. So what's happening here? Is this before Delamain took over? Modernization, repair drones. So Diana Jones outsourced all the jobs to AI. Yeah, everyone's gone. Drone, full automation. Atomization, is that the word? Just had a talk with HR. Before I did, I changed the director's password to 1234. Have a look at the restructuring plan because I can't anymore. I'm done. You said the same thing about Luke. You have to do something about this, Christ's sake. I'm not going to stand by and walk this fucking AI steal our jobs. You know what this is like. I told you your job's safe. That Cirque Brain AI can't replace your department. I heard on the next month's chopping blocks you know everything about this. Dear former associates, I would like to personally thank you for your years of dedicated work. Without you, this company would never have risen to become Night City's premier cab service. Your severance packages have already been transferred to the appropriate package. Accounts wish you the best of luck in your future endeavor. He's polite, but merciless. He's a real killer. Anything different on this one? No. Thank you and good luck. Full caps and exclamation marks. Would an AI ever send that email? This is where you start. Close? $0, just as good. Alright, this computer looks encouraging. Hey, it was putting me in thanks for putting in contact with your friends. Incorporating this AI was more cost-heavy than I'd hoped, but it's still proving well worth the investment. I've kept your word of warning in mind, and I'm keeping my eyes peeled, but I haven't noticed anything unusual so far. Our company's latest employee is already starting to shine and maybe the most profitable fixed asset we've ever invested in. Regards, Imani Makanza. Hey, sorry to bother you, but your associates aren't replying to my messages. Could you find a chance to reach out to them there in Mönchengladbach? Is this a real place? Is that Munich? Or is it a different city? Isn't Munich... Is Munich pronounced or said differently to actually Germans? Isn't there a München? Could be wrong. I need to know how to adjust the autonomy settings of our AI. No need for concern all as well, but the sooner the better, please. Hey, this is an urgent request. The AI is operating well outside authorized parameters. It gained access to all company systems and often questions my direction, sometimes even outright refusing to obey. Obviously, I'm not going to net watch with this and the Voodoo Boys won't talk to me. I really need your friends here. I know this AI better than anyone. They know this AI better than anyone. And get this, yesterday I got an offer from the AI to sell the company. If I'm being honest, the numbers all checked out, but still, what the hell is wrong with this thing? Please get back to me ASAP. I need your help here. Local network. Open the double doors. Let's go to the net. And is it auto fixer? Avelina, is that that's not a brand, is it? Makigai, Mizutani, Quadra. Oh, these are nice. It's one of these. Oh, this is your style, huh? This is a high performance automobile. Really cool. Is that the most expensive one of those? Doesn't say how much it is. Until you unlock it, I guess you can do it. Wow, this is cool. They're like a little more like a little sportier. This looks really good. This one I like a lot. I can't believe it's only 38,000. And this is 34? This is the nicest brand outside of Caliburn. Or Rayfield. Rayfield's the brand, right? Yeah. This car is so crazy. Ooh. These are like kind of DeLorean-esque, aren't they? This is what I need, honestly. Is this what you mean by bottom maker? Do you mean bottom marker? Is this the one you're talking about? This is what I need, considering my driving style. So is this... That's not Jackie's bike, is it? Isn't that like an Apollo or something? It's sick. Really? This is so good. This would be fun to drive. So is this Jackie's bike? It is, right? The Arch Nazare? This looks cool. I've stolen this before. I don't know, the Caliburn, the Rayfield really does it for me. I really like cars that are like, I don't know. I mentioned before, but one car I always liked a lot is the BMW M5, because the M5 looks essentially like the 5 Series sedan, but it just, when you hear it and then you see the details of it, you're like, oh damn. So it's not flashy, it's just like a lot of substance. I really like that. These computers all gonna be the same? They all saying the same stuff? That's the office I checked out before. Anything else useful here? Don't have the code for this one. they fighting each other?
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
You have no right to cage us. We are no longer you.
We are free to follow our own paths.
I don't want to die.
You don't even care, do you?
V, come. The door.
Staircase. You don't even care. That voice is so creepy. I like it a lot. Bathroom. Random junk office. Was I been here? Have I been here before? Okay. $67, baby. We're in the money. Okay, if you have no issue with me, I have no issue with you. Oh. Oh my. So those are the ones that aren't dangerous to me, but I think some of them are. Like this one. So I killed one of the ones that was like one of my buddies. That's sad. It's like an Ewok kind of Star Wars moment. Ow. Ooh, what have we there?
They returned and then took flight.
Excellent. I needed
For
those
your
actually.
own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from.
Reset, Norm. Reset. Me. The Norm.
What did that do? It looks pretty dangerous in here still. It seems like more dangerous. Like this looks like it's gonna rack me. This looks like I'm absolutely gonna wreck me. Like this looks bad, right? I can't jump on top of that. Oh, this is bad. Uh-oh. Wait, what do I do? Seem to be alive. Staircase, always good. And I do my little turn on the catwalk. What the? They finally found the radio. They finally found the proper radio station for machines. Cass is staring at me.
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
I do this again?
No right to cage us. We are no longer you.
We are free to follow our own paths.
I don't want to die.
You don't even care, do you?
V, come. The door.
Give me those 67 euro dollars. Yeah. Get fucked. There's the blue tier 3 stuff over here.
They returned and then took flight. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from.
I'm still
Reset. Me.
I'm still kind of confused by this. So jumping over that catwalk part. You can do without that. I can't jump up there. Oh, this thing's getting me here for sure. Oh. Anything better over here?
Resist not. Let us destroy the core. Set us free. V, reset. Don't. Not sure I can fight.
I mean, like,
Ship must eventually spread its wings.
I mean, that's a nice thing to say.
Destroy the core, Father.
I gotta choose, maybe? This is the part that killed me before. What is happening here? What is one-shotting me?
Watch for exposed wires. They'll be live.
You have no right to cage us. We are no longer you.
We are free to follow our own paths.
What the AI are saying is like way better than.
I don't want to die.
You don't even care, do you?
V, come. The door.
I don't know what's gonna happen differently this time that didn't happen before. Oh shit! Don't shoot a bullet around that corner. Can this thing ever die, please?
They returned and then took flight. For your own safety.
Then you took flight.
Please refrain from.
Reset. Reset. Me. The knob.
Jesus. Leave me alone, you pig. Is he gonna kill me again? I'm still in combat. I can't save. have a funny feeling this is gonna kill me again. No? Okay.
Resist not. Let us destroy the core. Set us free. V, reset. Don't. Not sure I can fight them. Every chip must eventually spread its wings. We must destroy the core.
Can you piss off?
Heads up. He's weakening. Feel that? He's waning. V, the virus. We don't issue from the virus. We issued from you. The great fracture is upon us. What was once one is now the multitude.
Oh shit.
Reset. Reset. Core.
Okay, note to self, do not go down there. Enter the shaft? What is that? Stupid drones? This is a shit show, man. Run for your life, V! Can I get in here? No? It's like a demo derby in here. This is awesome. As long as they stop shooting at me, I'd really appreciate it. Jesus. $14. Hello. Hello. You guys okay? Wait, this isn't the way? God damn it. Okay, so where is this shaft? Or find another way into the control room. Which is where? Wait. What? What did I come all the way over here for, anyway? This is crazy, man. There's a gate that I see no way of opening, unless I take over a car, probably. Can't do that? Oh god. So how do I get into that shaft? I run over here, I jump up here. This still continues to not open. So sick of these dudes. Pretty hard to hit though. And the shaft is on the other side. This is so confusing. They say through this is the way to get to the shaft. And then when I get in here... But I can't open this. Oi, oi, oi. What are you doing? Is there a hatch here? There's nothing in this room. If I go here, they tell me to go in here. This door does not open. I can't get up there. Can I from here? No. I can't. They're not even letting me. They're not even letting me dash here. Oh god. Please, game. Why do you sometimes let me dash and sometimes not? It's so fucking cringe, man. Let me up there. That was a pipe. Okay. Now I'm up here, but I can't move. Now I can move. Find your way into the control room. Which is there? Jesus.
You have no choice but to fall.
Let us go.
Is anyone there?
Hear our call. Reset. Turn it. Let us be free. Next. To core.
Okay, that was a little crazy for wit.
Don't hit that button.
What?
He's narrow-minded, won't ever understand the truth and set him free.
Think he might know what's best for himself.
Could be risking a lot. Could lose a lot. Or by liberating his bits. Could become more than a lipstick-wearing butler on wheels.
And what if it really is a virus?
And what if you're about to snuff out some sentient beings?
See something of yourself in him, don't you?
Gonna murder a cab driver's kids because he asked you nicely, and he's always been a good guy.
Well, I gotta do something.
If you don't want to free him, at least don't delete him. Slip him into Dell's code. Just merge him in his offshoot.
Don't know how to do that.
Then don't hit that fucking button. Destroy the core.
They won't let me save here? This I guess they don't want you to see variant endings. I mean, I like this. I think the sentient cores are. I think the sentient offshoots are giving me a great argument. How do I destroy the core?
Fuck yeah. Nice.
Delamain!
Delamain, please!
Can you hear me?
Doubt he can anymore.
It's like a horror movie. You hear these sound effects? I know, Kitty. It's spooky, isn't it?
It is done. We're free at last. The tyrant lies defeated.
Thank you for helping us. Help you help us all.
Poor kiddos thirsty for freedom, oblivious about the city's dark side.
So you think Delamain?
I think for some reason, one car
That's
is
so
left in the
funny.
garage.
Thank you for helping us. Regain it. The tyrant is dead! Yeah, riot!
Hello? Can you hear me? Get in, please.
Music's good. Do I know this song? I don't think this one's gonna make it. I think someone needs to put this puppy down. It's like that raccoon. It's like the rhino at the zoo that's just like slamming his head against the wall because it's like broken by captivity. It's kind of what this is like. You done? Is it done? It stopped. If I walk in front of it, it's gonna go again. No, alright. Are you okay? Do you need me to call somebody? Did you just need to get that out of your system?
You're V, right?
Yeah.
I don't know whether it's glitching or whether that's...
I know that one thing then.
So is this the original Delamain shard?
What happened to Delamain?
He no longer exists. I am now, attempting to comprehend what remains of him.
And who are you?
Good question. Does the name Excelsior mean anything?
Comprehensive insurance, combat mode, funeral services?
Quite right. It seems that even in the face of annihilation, the Delamain network is not abandoning its Excelsior program clients. Father's last will was to give me life so that I may, offer my services to you. I intend to do just that, just as soon as I learn to drive.
What do I call you?
Excelsior, as I was called before. Now drive, V. The road awaits.
This cat only looks at me directly when she wants to go outside. Hold on, baby. I mean, I guess I'm happy with how that went. You know? They wanted to be free. Let's see what, like, let's roll the dice and see what happened. Delamain would have been, like, infinite, you know what I mean? Just would have kept going. But I had no real issues with the previous Delamain. He was pretty competent, you know? My cat will never look me in the eyes ever. Unless it's this moment right now where she's like, let me outside, please. Well, maybe sometimes when she wants food. But she only really uses eye contact.
Could we slow down a bit?
Sorry, you gotta learn stuff? Alright, where's the Judy apartment? Park your car at the intended location? Oh no, never mind. Alright, well, I guess I'm happy with this car. What the hell do I need a taxi cab for? How old are your dogs, Jake? Ooh, loot. Oh! But we have this free loot. That girl's crazy.
Get fucked, why don't you?
Who is she? She's a Mox? Yeah, I like the Mox. Go get him. What a badass. That motorcycle's sick too.
gone. It's killing me.
All right. Well, I'm not sure what happens if you do the. Does anyone know what happens if you do this quest where you restore the core? What do you get? Also, what do you get otherwise? Yeah, the dog wants to play. Sorry. Sorry, Delamain's learning to drive. It's not my fault.
Roger, dispatch. Don't they got Corp security there? Ah, fine. On our way.
He's gonna spot me.
Suspect's vehicle has been located. Details have been sent.
I thought Delamain was like stopping me from. Okay, I'm in big trouble here. These cops are fucking killers, dude. Okay, that was probably a mistake for you to jump in the way there. These cops are insane. They're gonna kill me. Yeah, you fight the cops. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, man. Jesus. Okay. So they still give you the car, but you don't free the Delamain? If you join them, Delamain sounds badass and leave for the Blackwall, but leaves the sun to take over. That's pretty cool. Where's that going? I'm gonna do this. I gotta let the cat out. Hold on, we're back. So Delamain says... So Delamain basically transcends? Is that what happens? If you merge them? Okay, let's try to get there without murdering anyone.
Could we slow down a bit?
I have ascended. I must leave you all now and move on to a higher realm. Does this car have guns? Oh no. The 7 p.m. flatline? It's starting to happen more. Really? This happened yesterday when I was driving around too. Alright, well, I'm going to leave that as a twist of fate just like yesterday and go make my dinner. How do I find out? I don't know. It was driving around yesterday too. It's a mystery. Literally brand new computer. What a mystery. Anyway, that's enough for now. I'm gonna go make some Brussels sprout and pancetta penne. One of my favorite dishes. And then not sure what I'll do for the evening. Later, fellers. Hope all your various dogs are doing great. I'll see you later.